Jeanne Vicars comes from a musical family of classical singers, choristers, and choir conductors. She started performing at the age of 4 with her siblings and started teaching her first choir at the age of 13, pegging her musical exposure and experience at more than 30 years. Jeanne eventually went to music school and developed her own teaching method called vocal sound management, and is known for her ability to effect quick vocal corrections and adjustments, including increase in volume and vocal range, as well as helping tone-deaf people sing in tune. Vocal sound management makes Jeanne in demand as a recording coach, voice workshop instructor, and voice teacher of choirs, celebrities, amateur singing contestants, and singers of pop, as well as classical of any gender. Jeanne hopes to bring vocal sound management to churches all over the world to strengthen music ministries everywhere.
Thank you for inviting me, Jeff. Privileged to be here on your show, and it's my privilege to share vocal sound management sa mga listeners ng Overflow, kasi vocal sound management was really developed thinking of the church worker, the Christian musician. Galing ni Lord kasi siya yung nagbigay sa akin ito. In the past kasi yung mga naging work ko, pinakita ni Lord na it all comes together to contribute to this teaching approach. I was born to a musical family, no? My parents were both opera singers. Syempre, music played a major part sa buhay ko. I took music din in school. I went to Asian Institute for Liturgy and Music, tsaka
Wow, ALM.
ALM. I also went to UP College of Music, pero just for a few units lang, for a few years lang. I was really more of a chorister noon. Hindi ako. I was part of the first professional choir in the Philippines, yung San Miguel Master Choral. Soloista ako doon sa mga recordings ng San Miguel. Tapos the first few recordings ng San Miguel Master Choral. And hindi pa ako talaga nagsosolo noon. And my contract ended sa San Miguel. At the very same time that my contract ended, I received an opportunity to teach sa ABS-CBN workshop. I was recommended by Junji Marcelo. This was in 2001. Sabi ko, Lord, at that time, yung walk ko kasi sa Panginoon, unless the Lord says no, I will not stop. I will go. So, tinanong ko kay Lord, this opportunity. Sabi ni Lord, go ka lang. Marami kasing mga Christian kung ang tagal mag-isip, no? Kung sabihin nila, will ba ni Lord to? Pero sa akin, unless the Lord says no, just go. Nung tinanggap ko yon, I had no prior training or experience to teach pop. 2001 yun, di ba? Pero actually, mga mid-90s, nagturo din ako sa Winsong Christian Music Ministries. If you've ever heard of that. The Winsong is about 30 years old na ministry na yan. Just based on my experience as a daughter of opera singers, they allowed me to teach doon. Hindi ako masyadong maalam pa how to teach. I was just praying and praying, Lord, turuan mo ko kung paano ko matutulungan yung mga estudyante. And then came 2001 nga that the Lord opened this door sa ABS-CBN workshop. All of a sudden, parang divine download kasi all of a sudden, kaya ko mag-pop. Hindi ako before, kasi professional choir, di ba? Iba yun, classical yung technique. Biglang pop, marunong ako. And then, not only that, I could suddenly sing pop. Yung mga Christina Aguilera na agad yung mga tinitira ko. Kasi yung mga estudyante dun, mga gusto mag-artista. So, yung mga kinakanta nila, gusto nila yung mga biritan talaga. So,
That's the trend ng time ata na yun.
Mag-showbiz talagang lamangan sa birit, di ba? Pero there really is a right way and a wrong way. Ang galing ni Lord kasi all of a sudden, I could sing yung mga Christina Aguilera na, can I sample? Like,
Sure.
For the arms I can rely on through anything. For the one who I can run to. Mga ganyan, di ba? Sabi ko, but all of a sudden, marunong ako niyan. Wala naman ako pinag-aralan dyan. Yung music school ko, puro classical. The Lord gave me gift in communication. Somehow, kaya kong ma-explain sa mga estudyante para magawa nila yung mga technique na yan, mga belting technique. Since middle of 9 hanggang, for the next 10 years, si Lord binuo itong idea na vocal sound management. Like I said din earlier, naging trigger point therapist ako, early 90s. Ang trigger point therapy is actually myotherapy It's pain erasure of muscular pain. Kung may stiff neck ka, 10 minutes wala ka ng stiff neck. Kung, ayan, mga ganyan. Kunyari, basta may muscular pain ka within 10 minutes, tanggal na yung, muscular pain mo. Ano siya? Very, very efficient na Walang gumagawa niyan si Pilipinas. Merong isang clinic na nagkiklaim na pinuntahan ko, tapos gusto kasi myotherapy myself, pero hindi nila alam yung sinasabi nila. They didn't know. Walang gumagawa niyan dito. Isa sa mga dreams ko is to be able to teach this here in the Philippines. Tapos, aside from that, may lahi kami na marunong mag-align ng mga buto. Okay? So, meron akong mga lolo na pag may dislocated kang elbow, pop-up niya yun, ganyan. Meron akong uncle na tinuruan ako, yun, sabi niya, Jean, ganito gawin mo ha. Tinuruan niya ako, kinrock niya yung likod ko. Kinrock niya yung likod, tapos kinrock niya yung leeg ko. Sige, aralin mo yan. And somehow, nung ginawa niya sa akin, natutunan ko. So, ako lang yung voice coach na marunong mag-crack ng likod tsaka ng leeg. So, meron ako mga estudyante na, dati mga taga-UE Coral, nagpapa-coach sila sa akin dito in groups of 5. Oh my gosh, after ng lesson, magpapalatag ng kumot sa sahig, magpapa-align sila lahat. Grabe. Yan. So, because of that, may aspect niyan doon sa vocal sound management. And then, mid-90s, naging researcher ako for linguistics ng boss ko at that time, who was the owner of Green Hills Music Studio and president ng Philippine Suzuki Association. Suzuki method is actually a good tool to teach voice or to teach music kasi mother tongue approach sila. Nung naging linguistics researcher niya ako, tapos at the same time, I was aware of the Suzuki method, lahat yan na ipasok natin sa vocal sound management. My history as from a musical family, trigger point therapy, chiropractic, tapos linguistic, and Suzuki method, lahat yan ginamit ni Lord para sa vocal sound management. Ang nangyari, itong vocal sound management also is based on a verse. Sa Genesis 1:26, yung pinaka-line doon sa Genesis 1:26 is, God has given us dominion over all things. And that includes sound. So, yan ang pinaka-standout na aspect ng vocal sound management. It's about dominion over sound. Hey, game! Are you ready? Wow. When you talk about singing kasi, although I'm not gonna claim na my approach is the best, no, or the only correct way to learn singing or to sing correctly, no, hindi ko kiniklaim yan kasi baka lagot ako sa mga naging teachers ko, no. But so far, I've proven since mid-90s, so ano na yan, di ba? 2005 hanggang ngayon. Let's say 15 years na. For the past 15 years, napatunayan ko lahat ng vocal faults or yung we call vocal faults, yung mga limitation or problema sa singing, lahat yon na-address ko. I've never encountered a technique or a vocal fault na hindi ko na-correct using this approach. So, para sa akin, itong vocal management is the most efficient way to sing, right? So, I'm gonna share with you. Tatlong aspect kasi yan eh. Breathing, placement. Yung placement is yung positioning ng vocal apparatus. Tapos, resonance. Resonance is where and how you throw your sound. Okay? This is your lungs.
Yes.
Walang COVID yan.
Malinis.
Alright. So, here you see na yung lungs, uy, nakikita pala yung mouse ko. So cool. Siguro narinig mo naman na yung idea na you breathe using your diaphragm. So, itong parang rainbow sa ilalim, that's the diaphragm. Yung diaphragm is an involuntary muscle. Ano yan? Hindi mo siya ma-feel, tsaka hindi mo siya ma-control. Tsaka, ang diaphragm, alam niya gawin yung trabaho niya on its own. Hindi mo siya kailangan turuan. Kasi, kaya tayo buhay kasi yung diaphragm ang humihinga para sa atin. Hindi natin kailangan consciously isipin, oy, huminga ka, inhale, exhale. Tapos pag nakatulog ka, nakalimutan mo,
Itigil na.
Tigil na yung hininga mo, tigil na rin buhay mo, di ba? Pero hindi ganun yun. It's like also a heart muscle na hindi mo kailangan isipin, your heart beats without you thinking about it, di ba? So, ito yun, yung diaphragm na yan. Ang action niya is, ine-enlarge niya yung ating lungs when we inhale. Tapos, sinisqueeze niya yung lungs natin when we exhale. So, usually we say breathe using your diaphragm. Medyo incorrect yun kasi hindi mo kasi actively makocommand yung diaphragm mo to breathe for you. Ang actively na pwede mo lang gawin with your diaphragm is when you hold your breath. Yung diaphragm ang nag-hold ng breath. Ayan. Pero traditional teachers would say, breathe using your diaphragm kasi mas malaki yung lungs natin dito sa baba.
Okay.
Tsaka wala kasing inhibition dyan eh. Unlike when you breathe using your upper lungs, mas maliit yung lungs mo, tapos meron kang ribs na nakaharang. So if you breathe using your chest muscles, pag conscious breathing, kasi pag nag-isip ka ng breath mo, actually, chest ang gagamitin mo eh. So pag conscious breathing ka, sa chest ka magbe-breathe, inhale, ubos na. Wala ka na hininga. But when you breathe using your diaphragm, so mas marami siya. And actually, may extra squeeze yun eh. I'll sample sa'yo. Ubusin ko kagad yung laman ng lungs. May sobra pa. Yun. Although, sa singing, actually, hindi mo ginagawa yung extra squeeze na yun. Technically. Tapos, at the same time, if you use kasi your chest muscles to breathe, pati yung leeg, nagiging stiff. Nagagamit. Ideally, kapag kumakanta, dapat relax yung neck. Yan. And to give you a bottom line, actually, we say, breathe using your diaphragm para hindi mo na siya isipin. Kasi hindi mo siya kailangan isipin talaga eh. Yan. So, breathe using your diaphragm so that you don't think about it. Yun. So, usually sinasabi ko sa mga estudyante ko, huwag nyo nang isipin yung hininga. Kasi meron ako mga estudyante, sasabihin talaga, Teacher Jeanne, paano ba huminga? Tapos sabihin ko ganito. Ganon. So, yan. Do you have any questions about breathing? Okay. Now, let's talk about, yung kasunod niyan is, ang tawag dito, meron ako kasing default na app, na program na nagbubukas. No? Alright. So, here we are. Ayan. Yung term na placement kasi, for many, it means sound. Pero sa akin, it means positioning of yung muscles. So nakikita mo to get in correct position, you inhale like you're going to yawn. Yung inhale na yan, yung ano eh, yung, di ba bago ka humikab, mag-i-inhale ka. Ibang-iba yung use dyan, akala nila yung position is yung inhale, yung yawn mismo. Pero actually, it's not the yawn. It's the inhale before the yawn. Okay? When you inhale as if you're going to yawn, nagiging perfect siya the position to sing efficiently. So, iisa-isahin natin what happens correctly when you inhale like you're going to yawn. Unang-una, yung jaw, nakita mo tong arrow na to?
Yeah.
Arrow na pababa. Yan. Yung jaw, sandali try natin. So, you inhale like you're going to yawn. Ayan, okay ba yan? Nakita mo nag-change siya?
Yeah.
So, jaw. So, unang-una na nangyayari correctly is your jaw swings down. Yan. May vocal folds kasi sa jaw eh. Yung vocal fold dyan, yung jaw nagfo-forward, mga ganun. I've encountered at least one singer who sings like that. Pero kasi na-affect yung sound. Yung tunog ng jaw na nagfo-forward, ganito. Ganon. Yan. So, para hindi siya dapat yung movement ng jaw ganito. Meron pa isang vocal fault sa jaw, yung mga nagsispeak ng Kapampangan or Ilocano. Yung jaw nila, stiff, hindi gagalaw. Meron ako naging estudyante, sabi niya, Blessed assurance, Jesus is mine. Yung jaw niya hindi talaga gumalaw.
Gagalaw.
Oo. So, dapat nagsiswing down siya. Normal, yung natural na movement ng jaw. And then, next to that, yung cheeks. Yung cheeks kasi, when you inhale like you're going to yawn, nagko-collapse siya. May vocal fault sa cheeks yung meron akong estudyante ganito. This is the moment! Yan, di ba? Galing, no? Tapos, ang tawag dito? Sabi ko, yung estudyante ko na yon, sabi ko, parang iba yung sound, Compare natin sa kung hindi naka-activate yung cheeks. Ang tunog niya, this is the moment! Compared sa this is! Yan, di ba? Medyo hindi maganda.
Yeah.
So, dapat yung cheeks relax. Although, pagka na-correct ko yung resonance ng estudyante, yun, pwede na silang mag-activate ng cheeks. Kailangan lang, kailangan lang ma-master nila yung resonance. Third, yung mouth. So, pag nag-inhale ka kasi, like you're going to yawn, yung mouth, minsan may mga estudyante ko, pagka sinabi ko, inhale ka nga, mag-yawn, ganyan. Sabi nila, sabi ko, hindi kaya totoo yan. Kasi, pag nag-inhale ka, as if you're going to yawn, maliit lang yung opening Ganyan lang siya. So, actually, I'm probably one of the few teachers who will tell their students, don't open your mouth too much. Kasi, kadalasan sinasabi, hindi kita maintindihan, open your mouth. Diba? Pero, actually, very, very, may konting effect siya sa sound. Try natin, I'll be waiting for you. Diba? Compared sa, I'll be waiting for you. Yun. Iba. Iba yung hindi masyadong umanganga. Kasi, malinaw naman siya, matatas siya, yung opening ginagawa sa loob. Yung enunciation, ginagawa sa loob ng mouth, hindi sa harap. Okay. Wala kang reaction?
Actually, I'm learning kasi I'm singing din sa church.
Oo, di ba? So, di ba, parang unique yan Unique yung idea na yan. But then, kasi karamihan sa church, wala talagang training Or,
Yeah, marami tayong churches na gano'n.
puro hearsay lang or chismis lang yung basis nila. Ayan. So, next to that, let's talk about corner of the neck. Ito yun. Kita mo yung arrow, no? When you inhale like you're going to yawn kasi, bumababa ito. Bumababa yan yung corner ng neck. Pag bumaba yan, ibig sabihin tama. Kasi,
Okay.
yan, ibig sabihin bumaba yung likod ng tongue. Kita mo yung arrow na to, di ba? Tsaka yung voice box. Okay? Sa lalaki, yung Adam sa apple yon. Yung Adam sa apple kasi ng babae, naka-embed sa taas
Mm-hmm.
Yan. So, ang vocal fold sa likod ng tongue is yung nakataas siya. Yung mga singing style ni na Shakira. Whenever! Pero kung nakababa yan, whenever! Wherever! Mas malakas, naturally, tsaka mas malinaw. Yung isa pa, yung voice box, no? Itong sa voice box, this is your friend when you want to sing higher. Why? Kasi, mas marireach mo yung high notes pag yung voice box nakababa dahil sa loob ng voice box, yung vocal cords mo, siya yung nagpo-form ng pitch. Kung mataas yung tono, yung space between the vocal folds will be small. Kung mababa yung pitch, mas malaki yung space in between. Pero usually kapag kumakanta ng mataas yung mga tao, feeling nila kailangan nilang tulungan yung vocal cords nila. So, pati lalamunan nila itataas nila.
Oh, yeah.
Except that, when they do that, yung ano nila, yung vocal cords nila, mababanat. Yun yung tunog na, yung parang sakal. Sample. I'll be waiting for you. Compared sa, I'll be waiting for you. Diba? Ngayon, yung mga may pangarap na tumaas ang boses, yan lang gagawin nila.
Yeah.
Stay down. Soft palate. Kung ito yung dila mo, okay? Kikita niyo ba? Kung ito yung dila nyo, this is your ngala-ngala, your heart palate. Slide your tongue backward. May mararamdaman kayo na soft part. Tinry mo ba? May soft part, di ba? So, when you inhale, like you're going to inhale ka. Yan, mararamdaman mo mahangin doon sa part na yun. Okay. Nag-open up kasi yung space na yan. Tapos, nagkakaroon siya ng ganito. So, ibig sabihin, I call this this is a cylindrical space. Sound, hindi siya sound. Space lang siya. Okay? Tapos, meron akong favorite na term for this one. I call it a scientific term. It's called Pringles. Yan. So, lahat ng naging estudyante ko, alam nila yung Pringles. Yung iba nga sasabihin, sabihin ko, nag-stand out teacher, Pringles. Yan. Pero this is just space. Okay? Hindi siya sound. I-divide natin siya sa tatlo. So, high, mid, and low. Yung, pag kumakanta kasi tayo, ideally, yung tatlong register na to dapat present. Ibig sabihin, kung may mataas kang tono, dapat may low register. Kung mababa yung tono mo, dapat may high register. Kung yung tono mo nasa mid, dapat may high and low register. Okay, for example. So na ika'y muling makita ko. Nung late 80s, may singer na ganyan Although hindi na niya ginagawa ngayon. Kahit na ilang years na. More than 30 years na namipas. Alam mo kung sino? Si Madonna. Diba? Swaying room as the music starts. Strangers making a most all the time. Two by two their bodies. Ganun siya. Ganun siya kumanta. Pag mababa, makapal. Tapos pag mataas, manipis. Ano siya doon. Stand out siya sa ganun nung mga late 80s. Yan. Pero kapag kasi you want to sound like a singer, if you want to, yung sinasabi ko na magandang tone kasi kompleto yung register. So yung sample ko kanina na sana, kung ipapareho natin I will add the opposite register, okay? So, sana, wait, yan na yung aking puyat iyok voice. Sana ika'y muling makita ko. Diba? Ang effect niya, isang timbre lang siya para sa acrobatic line na yun. Yan. May idea ka na about good tone. Okay, let's go to the next one. Yan. This is actually the last of the placement items, yung neck. Yung neck kasi yung pinaka-common na nagagawang mistake singing. Dahil yan sa idea na because we speak with our mouth, subconsciously, iniisip ng mga tao na we throw sound out to our mouth. So, dahil we throw sound out to our mouth, yung mic, we throw sound out to the microphone. So, mag-stretch out yung neck natin towards a microphone. Yan. Pero kasi, na-affect yung sound kapag hindi straight ang neck. So, when you do, yung tunog is, demo ko na lang. Ganito. Iba yung sound, di ba? Pag hindi straight yung neck. And kung iisipin mo yung inhale before the yawn, actually, pag maghihikab tayo, dumidiretso yung leeg eh. Tinan mo. Parang gawa ganun ka naturally, di ba? Pag nag-inhale ka. Hindi ka hihikab na ano eh. Na hindi diretso yung leeg mo. Hindi siya normal. Oo. So, we can actually jump straight to resonance already kasi nga, yung pagtapo ng sound. Ito yung sinasabi ko na iniisip natin we should throw the sound out through our mouth. Parang common conclusion yan dahil we speak with our mouth. Pero actually hindi efficient yan kasi ang liit lang ng space sa loob ng mouth natin. Yung sound kasi needs space to resonate, ano? So like if this is the space, just my hand, I will try to resonate. Hey! So, iba yung sound, no? Compared sa, if I resonate in my room right now, hey! Mas malaki yung sound. Tsaka, yung resonance niya iba dahil malaki yung space. So, ideally, when we throw our sound out from our voice box, at may green line yan, dapat mag-shoot siya straight up. Actually, dapat, when you throw your sound from your voice box, dapat dito na siya sa head tutunog. Kasi remember sabi ko yung Pringles, it's space lang. It's not sound. 'Di ba? So yung sound mo from here dapat nandito siya agad. Okay. Yun yung efficient way of singing. Etong orange na letters na to, nakikita mo ba?
Yes.
Yan. Kasi yung, when we pronounce our vowels sa mouth, hindi siya yung magandang sound. Ano yan eh, ganito yung tunog niya. Iyaw. Iba-iba yung color niya. Iyaw. This is the most common mistake sa singing. I'd say about 98% ng students, kinokorek ko yung enunciation. Sobrang bihira lang yung mag-correct ako sobrang bihira yung hindi ako mag-correct ng nakita mo yung green letters?
Yes.
So, ideally, dyan mo ipopronounce yung vowels mo. Yung lowest vowel mo is letter I. Tapos sa taas ng I, yung A and U. Tapos sa likod, E and O. Okay, paloob yung E tsaka O. Ang tunog niyan, Iyaw. Ang effect niya, isang timbre lang yan. Tapos yung volume niya pare-pareho. Oo, compare sa Iyaw. Iyaw. Diba? Significant.
Yes.
So, minsan yung may mga singers ay naririnig na bakit hindi ko siya maintindihan? Kasi nga, nag-iiba-iba siya ng lugar ng ng pronunciation. And actually, yung mga mali ang pronunciation, nahihirapan silang to sing faster. Kasi pag nasa mouth parang masyadong cluttered i-pronounce. Compared sa kapag nasa taas, mas mabilis sila makakanta. Tsaka, yung mga nagsising ng vowels forward, nahihirapan bumirit. So, kung gusto mong bumirit, kung gusto mong matutong to sing higher, you have to pronounce your vowels sa taas. Yan. So, that's actually it. Let's talk about additional points. Etong red na circle na to, yan yung low resonance. When you resonate here, yan yung nakakapaos. Kasi tinutuyo mo yung sarili mo lalamunan. So, usually, kapag meron ako estudyante na paos, sure, ano ka ba, iko-correct yung paos ko? Pausin ako lagi. Lagi ako nag-uubo. Sabi ko, it's your fault. Kasi ang baba ng resonance mo.
Okay.
Oo. So, iko-correct lang namin yung resonance niya. Yan. Ito rin yung dahilan kung bakit marami nagtatanong sa akin, how to lengthen their breath. Kasi itong mababang resonance na to, it consumes a lot of air. Now, pagka natutunan mo yung resonance sa taas, mapuprove mo na not is it only louder and clearer, but your breath is actually longer when you resonate dito sa taas. Nagawa ko na to na, alam mo yung sa the prayer, di ba yung ending ng the prayer na, yung, Santo que over, yung line na yan, sobrang haba yan eh. Pero nagagawa ko yun kapag ginagamit ko yung tamang resonance.
Galing.
Ayun, nakita mo yung red arrow sa ano?
Yes.
Yan naman yung nasal. Nasal. Kasi dyan tinatapon yung sound. Praise God, wala naman ako naririnig na gumagamit ng nasal sound sa worship, no? Wala naman tayong problema ganyan. Although maraming hindi aware na nasal pala yung tunog nila or may pagka-nasal, may mix. Ito yung place ng paos. Usually, meron ako mga estudyante who come to me na paos. Minsan I encourage them, sige, come na lang, mag-lesson tayo. Within the hour, minsan mga 30 minutes lang, wala na silang paos kasi ibahin namin yung resonance nila. Hindi na sila dito tutunog.
Hey, yun pala
So,
yun.
possible yan. Possible yan. And then, nag-skip siya. So, ito yung ear, no? Mataas ang batting average ko sa mga sintonado. Yung pag-correct ng sintonado. Kasi, i-correct ko lang how they pronounce. Kasi kapag dito ka nagpo-pronounce, most likely nawawala ka sa tono. Pero pag dito ka nag-pronounce, sa line na yan ng green, internally, naririnig mo yung tono mo. May internal hearing na nangyayari. So, automatically, nagko-correct ng pitch ang estudyante. I don't even have to say, uy, flat ka. Sasabihin ko lang, teka, yung vowel mo medyo forward. I-address natin. Tapos pag na-address na nila, sabihin ko, did you know you were off tune? Yan. Oo. Dahil forward sila kumanta, actually, hindi nila naririnig. Hindi nila naririnig na nag-off tune sila. Tapos ito yung pinaka-last na vocal fault na medyo significant. Yung red na box na yan, this is the singing style of people with, atonal language. Ibig sabihin yung, kunyari mga Chinese. Kasi mga Chinese medyo forward sila magsalita. Meow ma. Di ba? So, naka-encounter kasi ako ng mga Chinese-speaking, churches dito sa Philippines na nagpa-workshop sa akin.
Yes.
Singing in English and Tagalog, no? Pero, yung tunog nila iba kasi nga tonal. So, I had to teach them how to sing sa loob na nakababa yung voice box, naka-center yung voice box. Kasi sila pati yung voice box naka-forward eh. Ayan. So, technically, yan na yun lahat. Ayan. So, di ba may questions ka? Sige, tingnan natin na.
Is singing a natural gift or anyone can sing po?
Actually, singing is a skill. It's not a gift. Ang nangyayari lang, yung exposure ng iba starts earlier. Like, fetus stage pa lang, may exposure na sila. Oo, ni-reveal sa akin to ni Lord nung nagkaroon ako ng friend na, may dalawa siyang daughters. Yung panganay niya, basag ang boses. She was born like that. Pero yung pangalawa niya, ang tinis ng boses, ang linis ng boses. Tapos, kinuwento niya sa akin na nung buntis siya sa panganay, kumbaga parang nagtaka lang ako, na-curious ako bakit kaya ganun. And then, as we were talking, sabi niya, ngayon naalala ko na when I was pregnant with the eldest, I lost my voice.
Oh.
Nagkasakit daw siya, tapos she lost her voice. Tapos, dun sa second niya, hindi siya nagkasakit. She didn't lose her voice. So, kung ano yung boses niya, habang fetus yung mga anak niya, yun ang nakopy nila na voice. That's why din pala, many people, they sound like their mom.
Mm-mm.
Kasi yung lalo na women, they sound like their mom. Like ako, kaboses ko, nanay ko, kami mga, me and at least another sister, ang speaking voice namin, pareho sa mom ko. Medyo malalim yung speaking voice ko ngayon kasi puyat ako. Pero, other times, I sound like grade 6. Yung mommy ko, ganun din. She's 74. Pero yung boses niya, parang elementary din. Ganyan. Pero, sa sa singing is a skill. Anybody can learn it. As a matter of
Wow.
fact, marami ako naging estudyante. They feel like hindi sila matututo. So many times, yung magta-try lang sila pero soon they will give up kasi feeling nila hindi sila matututo. Pero ang
Oo.
totoo, it just so happens na ang learning ability nila pala ay cerebral sila. May mga learning abilities kasi. Merong visual, merong auditory. Yung visual, yung pakita ko lang yung mga slides na yon, magkiklik na sa kanila. Yung auditory, pag dinemonstrate ko, gets na nila, makakopya nila. Yung third, kinesthetic, i-describe ko lang yung mga muscles or yung positioning, magagets na nila. Mafe-feel nila yung sound. Pero yung cerebral, yun yung type na nag-overthink. Tapos yung, yung execution niya nung instruction ko, sinatsambahan lang niya. So, tapos, mahuhuli mo yun kasi sasabihin nila, paano yun? Yung may arrow pataas, yung tanong nila agad sa isip nila, paano? Naku, cerebral ka, sasabihin kong ganyan. Pero usually, yung mga cerebral, may secondary learning naman sila eh. Yung mga cerebral is either their secondary visual, secondary auditory, ganyan. So, kung ano yung secondary, I will teach them to focus on their secondary learning ability. Tapos, ayun na, magiging mabilis na. Etong nung nag-ECQ tayo ng March, I think April, nag-lesson sa akin isang guy na member ng isang choir na kinoach ko about 10 years ago. Siya yung parang leader ng group sa administrative side. Tapos, frustrated singer pala siya. Nung nag-reconnect kami after 10 years, nag-reconnect kami after 10 years. Online, dahil sa ECQ. Dahil sa ECQ. Kasi siguro lumabas sa memories nila yung nila concert nila years ago, no? Tapos, uy, nakakamiss naman, let's do our project, ganun. Tapos, naisipan niya, mag-lesson sa akin. Yun pala, sobrang hilig niya kumanta for more than 20 years. Pero, ang daming, parang ba yan, ano ba tong lalaking to, ganyan. Lalaki pa siya, hindi siya babae, So, naisipan niya, sige, Teacher Jeanne, mag-lesson. Kasi, ang una kong ginawa, sige, gusto nilang gumawa ng parang reunion project. Kahit excerpt lang, ending lang ng last chorus lang ng I Believe, ganyan. Yung nila, choir nila. So, nag-offer ako, sige, let's do a Zoom refresher course. Kasi, nung tinuruan ko sila 10 years ago, hindi ko sila binigyan ng workshop. Kasi, concert rehearsal agad, sabak agad, ganyan. Practical na yung wala akong binigay na lecture sa kanila. So, when I gave them this lecture, parang inaisa-isa ko silang pinakanta. Nagulat sila na iba-iba yung explanation ko, pero lahat sila nagbago yung tunog. To the point na nung una silang gumawa ng video nila, ang tunog nila, I can see it in the stars across the sky. Ganyan, di ba? Pero nung nagpo-coach sila sa akin, naging, I can see it in the stars across the sky. Naging soloistic. Sabi ko kasi, pagka yung lyrics niyo, you're pronouncing it at the same time, kailangan soloistic yung voice. So, yan. So, itong guy na to, sabi niya, Teacher Jeanne, turuan mo nga ako one-on-one. So, nag-one-on-one kami. Naka 6 sessions siya sa akin. Alam mo, from session 1, sobrang iba na yung boses niya. Tapos, session 2, session 3, naka-jump kami agad sa Broadway, naka-jump kami agad sa opera.
Wow.
Ganyan, oo. Tapos, nagulat siya, ang taas ng boses niya. Nagulat din siya na may timbre siya na pwedeng malaking boses. Bigla siyang, parang sabi niya, miracle daw yung nangyari sa kanya kasi for the past 20 years, he didn't know how to sing. Tapos, etong group na gumawa ng I Believe, may bago silang song project na full song naman. Tapos, tuwan-tuwa sila kasi bakit itong guy na to na nagpa-coach sa akin, nahalata nila talaga yung pinaka choir master nila sabi, "Uy, Froy, I heard your your recording ah." Ito, I think this was kahapon lang. "I heard your recording. I could tell yung magic ni Teacher Jeanne na. Yung Pringles magic," sabi ganyan. Yun. Tapos, yun. So it's not a gift. It's just that some people are born exposed already to.
Yes.
Ito isa pang example merong mga magagaling na kumanta pero yung magulang nila hindi marunong kumanta. Alam mo ginagawa? Habang buntis, nakikinig kay Celine Dion, kay
Mm-mm.
Regine Velasquez, ganyan.
Okay.
Exposure talaga. So that's a tip
Sure.
for mommies if you want to uh if you want your kids to be singer someday, expose nyo na sila habang nasa tiyan pa lang. Yan.
Yeah.
Kasi
It
parang
will manifest.
50% of learning is imitation eh.
Mm-mm.
Yon. Okay, so yan yung first question mo.
Yeah. So
Alright.
yung follow through is, how do I know if I can really sing on ministry or professional level?
Okay, kung sa ministry kasi, technically lahat pwede. Kasi sabi nga nila, we should be training for heaven sa heaven. Worship lahat yan eh.
Yeah.
Although, I'm sure sa heaven, maganda boses natin lahat. Pero,
Papansin yung boss na ito.
pero syempre, if you want a foretaste of heaven on earth, di ba? Kailangan din, maisip natin na learning is important. We have to
Yeah.
improve our skill. Meron actually churches na who take workshops with me parang every 2 years.
Mm.
So, sila, tsaka hindi lang siya one session. When they ask me to teach them, at least mga 4 sessions. Tapos after 2 years, another 4 sessions. Habang nag-iiba yung members ng team nila. Ganyan. Kasi, even as we age, nagbabago din yung boses natin. Lumalalim, yung ganyan. So, kailangan din mag-adjust tayo ng learning. And it's never too late to learn kasi ang oldest na tinuruan ko, 70 years old.
Mm.
Oo. When she was, before she turned 70, nag-lesson siya sa akin. Tapos, she had a previous teacher. Pero nung nag-lesson siya sa akin, aliw pa sasabihin niya, Teacher Jeanne, ganito gagawin natin. Vocalize mo muna ako ng mga 10 minutes. Tapos, ito yung songs na gagawin natin. Sabi ko, okay, sige, sinunod ko lang siya. Kasi nga, yun yung style niya dun sa previous teacher niya. Pero, nung after ko siya i-vocalize, tapos kumakanta na siya, sasabihin ko, okay ma'am, ganito po, try naman natin ganito, ganyan. So, magsasuggest ako ng mga technique adjustments. Tapos nagulat siya, pwede pa pala mag-improve yung boses ko. So, nagulat siya, nakakabirit na siya ng Ikaw, ng Wind Beneath My Wings, ng To Love You More. Alam mo, for her 70th birthday, nag-concert siya.
Wow.
Oo. Kasi kinaya na niyang bumirit. Ayan. Tapos yung if you can be a professional singer, syempre, you yourself should be able to gauge if you can sing the same level as yung mga recording artists na naririnig natin. Okay? Dito sa Pilipinas, very competitive eh. Bihirang-bihira yung makakaroon ka ng career sa singing as a professional nang hindi naman maganda yung singing style mo. Kung hindi maganda yung singing style mo, yung tipong parang raw voice ka lang kumanta, at least dapat songwriter ka. Magaling ka na songwriter para magkaroon ka ng career. Pero technically, yung mga nagkakaroon talaga ng magandang career, yung mahaba ang career as a professional singer, as a recording artist, are singers who don't only sing excellently but also know how to express their heart. Marunong sila magparamdam habang kumakanta kayo. Habang kumakanta ka, nararamdaman ka nila.
Okay, thank you for that. This it is a common question. No? In singing, how much do someone needs to practice?
Ideally, meron kasi nagpa-practice pero yung yung pina-practice nilang technique, mali naman.
Yeah.
So nakaka-damage, 'di ba? In my experience sa pagtuturo ko, when a student starts with me, 1 session, 2 sessions, magrereklamo yung magulang sa akin. Teacher Jeanne, yung anak ko hindi na nagpa-practice sa bahay. Tapos sasabihin ko, okay lang po yan. Kasi nararamdaman ng estudyante na baka may mali siyang gawin. Ang nangyayari kasi usually sa first session ko, when I teach, theory muna, tapos konting application. During the first session, first hour, nai-experience na nila yung adjustment, vocal adjustment. So, second session, there's more singing. Doon, mapupunan nila na halos every syllable, iko-correct ko. Usually, first line pa lang ang gagawin namin for the first 30 minutes. I-adjust natin ang i-adjust yon. Iko-correct natin. So, nararamdaman ng estudyante na, oh, I need Teacher Jeanne. Di mo na ako magpa-practice. Ganyan. Yung iba, pipilitin nila mag-practice, tapos sasakit lalamunan nila. Tapos sasabihin nila, ay, hindi pa pwede, kailangan mag-practice. Kailangan, andyan si Teacher Jeanne. So, sasabihin ko usually sa estudyante, oh, ang practice na gawin mo, memorize the melody muna ha, alamin mo, master mo muna yung melody, ganyan, bago ka talaga kumanta. Kasi baka may ma-develop kang bad habit. Yun. And many of my students, hirap dyan na yung pagtanggal ng bad habit. Yan ang isa sa mahirap na gawin. Yun. So, parang bottom line ko, mahirap mag-practice kung mali ang technique mo. Yan ba yung sagot ko? Yun.
So parang you have to practice pero dapat in a correct way. Kasi if you are practicing the wrong way or the wrong things, it will not help you at all.
Yeah. You have to know though kung ano yung correct bago mo siya mag-practice, di ba?
Baka kasi kanta lang ng kanta tapos yeah, practice na pala yun.
Although imitation plays a lot, malaking factor.
I don't know if we have to tackle this, pero there's a question also na how to do proper voicing and voice projections. Like natural voice and when using a microphone.
How to do proper voicing. Yung voicing kasi it's actually learned, it's not taught. Mahirap siyang ituro. Mayroong kasing konting music theory involved about harmony.
Yeah.
There's a way to learn it easier. I usually teach it using numbers, like major chord is 1-3-5. 1-3-5. Ganyan. So, tapos ituturo ko kung ano yung mga number combinations na nag-harmonize. 1-3-5, 4-6-1, 5-7-2. Diba? Tapos, sa isang skala, sa isang key, may mga minor key din. Diba? 1-3-5, 2-4-6, 3-5-7, minor key yun, diba? Tapos, kung paano mo siya ma-apply sa isang melodic line. So, kailangan alam mo yung chord progression. Tapos, pag nakita mo na yung chord progression, pwede mo nang isulat, tapos alam mo yung numbers ng melody, pwede mo nang isulat yung accompanying, harmony doon. For example, if yung, how great is our God? 5-1, 5-2-1. Tapos, ang chord niya is C. So, ang numbers niya 5-1, ang chord niya is 1-3-5. So, sa 5, mag-a-add ka ng 3 tsaka 1. Diba? 5-1. Tapos sa 1, mag-a-add ka ng 3-5. May mga ganon. So, may konting aral muna, i-evaluate mo kung ano yung chord progression, susulat mo kung ano yung melodic line, tapos ma-add mo na yung mga missing numbers doon sa harmony. Medyo mahaba, pero eventually, magiging natural siya kapag nakabisado mo na.
You'll get used to it pag lagi mong inaaral. Alright. In leading and singing worship songs, how can I keep my voice in good shape?
Okay.
Kasi like churches, they have 3 to 4 lineups na song. And then mostly yung setup ng churches natin, not the mega churches, is one lang minsan yung lead singer. So parang 3 to 4 songs can be parang hindi na
Nako,
good.
meron akong estudyante. Ano siya? Ang tawag dito? Multiple services pa siya kumakanta.
Wow.
Hindi lang isa.
Yeah, may ganun
Diba?
kasi.
Mahirap nga yung ganon. Pero, maraming ways to protect your voice. Yun yung tanong mo, di ba? How to protect
Yes.
your voice.
Yung may follow through kasi yun na how can we maintain the same level of voice from beginning until the end of the lineup?
Mm-mm. Ang pinakahirap sa ganyan, alam mo yung mga nagagaya-gaya ng boses. Kung sino yung gumawa ng ng worship na yun sa YouTube, gagayahin nila yung boses. Minsan nabibiktima ako sa ganyan kapag kumakanta ako ng songs. Pag ginaya ko, ayun, nawawalan ako ng boses. Marami yan so I'll try to tell you everything, no?
Sige pa.
First thing, to protect your voice, you should have a good sleeping schedule. Like yung ginawa ko ngayon, di ba puyat ako? Kailangan yung sleeping schedule mo is regular 6 to 8 hours. Ako kasi parang 5 to 6 hours na lang ako natutulog, sakto na yun Pero kasi it has to be the same. For example, I usually sleep at 1 or 2 a.m. So if I sleep at 4, puyat na ako. Kanina I slept at 7:30 a.m. So sobrang puyat ako. So, hindi yan maganda sa singing, hindi ka makakanta talaga. Kahit na pwede ka mag-rely sa technique, sa vocal sound management, I can still sing, pero hirap na, it will be very, very hard. Ayan. Tapos, number 2, smoke. It's about smoking. Dapat hindi mag-smoke. Also, stay away from people who are smoking. Also, stay away from yung mga tambuchos na smoke. Or any kind of smoke, stay away from that. Number 3, stay away from the following foods. Mga 2 hours before and 2 hours after. So, yung mga tao, pag sinabi ko to, na-stuck yung isip nila dun sa stay away from these foods. Hindi nila na maproseso yung 2 hours before and 2 hours after. Akala nila forever na. Sabi ko, hindi. Before singing and after singing lang. So,
even after singing, should stay away then?
Kasi you need your voice to rest.
Okay.
Your vocal cords to rest. For example, kakakanta mo lang ng isang lineup.
Yes.
Tapos iinom ka kagad nung ice cold.
Ice
diba?
coffee.
Hindi pwede. Okay. So, unang-una, yung citric juices and fruits. Kasi, yung acid, it causes phlegm sa throat. Sorry, magka-close lang ako. Nag-open up yung lahat ng messenger. Grabe. Ayan. So, yung citric juices kasi, may acid siya na causes phlegm sa ating vocal cords. Yan. So, iwas ka muna dyan before and after singing. Kasama dyan oranges, ganyan. Any kind of citrus. Pangalawa, stay away from sugar or sugary products. Yung sugar sa chocolate, actually yung dahilan bakit mahirap kumanta pag kumain ka ng chocolate. It's not the chocolate, it's the sugar. Kasi subukan mo yung kumain ng sugar-free chocolate, makakakanta ka pa rin. Naku, maraming magrereklamo.
Like dark chocolate.
Maraming aalma. Hindi, basta sugar-free. Meron namang sugar-free chocolate Maraming aalma ng mga teacher, chocolate. Bigla mo inapprove ang chocolate. Ayan. Ang effect kasi ng sugar sa lalamunan, nagkikrystallize siya sa walls ng throat. That's why makate. Tapos, at the same time, pagka-coated ng sugar yung throat mo, mag-a-attract siya ng bacteria. That's why ditong COVID season, di ba? Maraming nag-recommend yung mag-gargle ka ng warm water.
Yes.
To cleanse your throat of bacteria. Yung mga sugary products na yan, it includes yung mga lozenges, Kasi di ba maraming nagre-recommend, masakit na lamunan mo, mag-strepsils ka.
Yeah.
Pero may sugar yun. Valda Pastilles, may sugar yun. Fisherman's Friend, may sugar yun.
Mm-mm.
Yung Valda Pastilles, wala siyang sugar-free. Yung Fisherman's Friend, may sugar-free.
Meron.
Yung Strepsils, isa lang ang sugar-free niya. Di ba maraming klase
Marami
yung...
ng klase.
Pero may isa siya na sugar-free. Pero usually kung mag-lozenge ka, I suggest yung Ricola. Alam mo yung Ricola?
Hindi ko pa narinig.
Ricola, ano kasi yan? Ay, wala, hindi na ako makashare ng screen sa'yo eh. So, hanapin mo na lang, tapos i-share mo dito.
Sige pa.
Ricola, yung original flavor yung gusto ko. Kasi, meron ding menthol flavor ang meron ding citric flavor ang Ricola, meron din siyang menthol flavor. Hindi pwede yun for singing.
That's sugar-free.
Doon ka sa original.
Yes.
Tapos, another thing to avoid, pepakwa. Have you heard of that? Na
Yeah.
for singing daw, iinom daw sila ng pepakwa.
Ito.
Meron pa nagsasabi, hindi, pwede mo siyang i-dilute sa water, sa warm water, bago mo siya inumin. May sugar yan eh. May sugar siya. Tsaka actually, yung pepakwa is medicine for colds. May narcotic effect siya. May bangag effect siya. Oo, pare, ganyan. So, ideally, ang pepakwa, iniinom yan bago ka matulog. Yun, para hindi ka mababangag. Tapos, lastly, yung sugar product na ina-avoid, yung soft drinks.
Yeah.
Ako, personally, kapag uminom ako ng Coca-Cola original, nawawalan ako ng boses. Pero pag uminom ako ng Coke Zero, makakanta pa rin ako.
Basta sugar-free talaga.
Oo, pero wag na lang kayong mag-Coke. Wag na kayong mag-soft drinks, mas maganda. Alright. Ang next dito, after the sugary products, starchy naman. Starchy products.
Starchy, okay.
Oo, don't eat mga starchy products like munggo. Yan, munggo or yung mga biscuits like, ano ba yun? Araro ba yata yan? Araro? Biscuit na sobrang iba siya, maarina yung ano niya.
Okay.
Yung texture niya. Kasi Makati yun eh, Makati. Huwag din uminom ng milk.
Milk.
Before or after singing. Kasi nagkakos din siya ng phlegm. Fresh milk tapos, don't drink ice cold drinks, pati water. Huwag yung may yelo. Pwede yung cool water, actually. Pwede yung cool. Pero kasi kung may yelo, mag-freeze yung vocal cords mo eh. Kailangan warm siya. Kailangan warm. Oo. With the idea of warm, no, actually, it reminds me of vocalization. I don't vocalize. Hindi ako nagvo-vocalize. When I have students, hindi ko rin sila pinapa-vocalize. Pero, I tell them, we don't need to vocalize kasi ang reason for vocalization is, first of all, warming up. Warm na tayo kasi buhay tayo. 'Di ba? Wag lang iinom ng ice cold para hindi lumamig yung boses. Tsaka wag magti-take ng menthol candies para hindi lumamig yung vocal cords. The other reason for vocalization is technique. I prefer to teach technique using actual songs instead of vocalization. Yan. Okay.
Anong song yung for the vocalization na ginagamit?
Any song.
Okay.
Any song. Na gusto ng estudyante. Tapos, usually kung ano yung skill level ng estudyante, after the first or second session, magsasuggest na ako ng song that I will feel na will add to the skill level ng estudyante. Ganon. Tapos yun nga, I kept mentioning menthol candies, no? So don't eat menthol candies before and after singing kasi aside from lalamig yung vocal cords mo, may sugar din yun, di ba?
Yeah.
Okay, and then lastly dun sa mga foods to avoid, salabat.
Yeah. I was gonna ask that. What's your score with salabat?
Marami kasing parang Filipino tradition, sabihin nila, inom ka ng salabat para, yung boses mo. Pero actually, kung hindi ka marunong, kung gagawa ka ikaw mismo magluluto ng salabat ka, kung hindi ka marunong, it's either it's gonna be sobrang tapang, tsaka baka may mga hibla ng luya na maiiwan. Kasi yung hibla na yon will scratch your vocal cords. Tapos, if you're gonna take the instant one naman, the instant salabat, sugar naman yon. So, unless you find the salabat na ang nakahalo cocoa sugar or stevia, yung mga instant salabat. Sa Quezon Memorial Circle meron. Yung salabat na ang nakahalo yung cocoa sugar.
I think since then, sinasabi niya para gumanda boses mo, you have to drink salabat each day.
Alam mo yung first year ko sa music school, sa ALEM, may dala akong thermos ng salabat. Yun ang unang-unang sinabi ng coach, uy, masama yan. Masama sa boses yan. Yeah, so I stopped.
Alright.
Ayan, and then last item, things to stop. Kasi, una sabi ko, di ba, sleep, sing, and then stay away from, tapos, yung last stop. Para lang maging S lahat, di ba? Stop.
Yes.
So, what do you stop doing? Stop shouting.
Okay.
Lalo na kung hindi ka naman marunong mag-shout. Karamihan, when they shout forward. Hey! Ganyan. Pero ang efficient na shouting is, hey! Hindi yung pag ganun. Pag ganito, nakaka-damage siya. Hindi ka naman nabingi.
Hindi naman.
Okay. Isa pa, stop clearing your voice. Yung ehem.
Stop.
So, dapat, stop clearing your voice. Stop clearing your voice. Yung ehem. That's actually bad for the vocal cords. Ang efficient way to clear your throat is to say HM. Tapos from high pitch to low pitch, mga 4 times ganito. So, mararamdaman mo parang bumababa yung parang nag-clear siya. Di ba? Parang lumilinis siya.
Yeah.
Ayan. And then, lastly, you should stop coughing. Okay? Yung mga taong may ubo, of course, first of all, dapat hindi sila mag-take ng medicine na causes them to cough. Meron kasing medicine na expectorant or mucolytic. It causes you to cough para ilabas mo yung phlegm. Pero actually, meron din namang gamot na bromhexin. Yung bromhexin or bisolvon, kasi tinutunaw na niya yung phlegm sa loob. So, lalabas siya in other places. Hindi dito. So, at least, hindi mo magagasgas yung vocal cords mo. Ngayon, merong mga tao, makati yung lalamunan di ba? So, I suggest they spray their throat with Camilosan. Have you heard of this one? Camilosan. Essential oils lang yon. Wala siyang synthetic na ingredient. Are you taking notes? Camilosan. Yeah. Letter K, Camilosan. Tapos pagka may uncontrollable cough ka, yun ang isa-spray mo. Tapos magsa-stop kagad yon yung uncontrollable cough. Hindi lang yun pwedeng i-abuse. Kailangan pa once in a while lang. Pwedeng dalawang spray right and left sa sa tonsil mo. Also, kung uncontrollable cough ka, your medicine should be dextromethorphan. Merong ganun ang Robitussin yata. Dextromethorphan. Yung dextromethorphan kasi is for parang dry cough. Yan. Ay, alam mo talagang minamandohan ko yung mga medication na tinitake ng mga estudyante ko kasi. Tapos, usually din, pagka may ubo ka, yung throat mo, sinisikipan mo, tinatighten. So, usually sinasabi ko sa estudyante ko, may cough ka, try to breathe deeply. Luwagan mo yung leeg mo para hindi masikip. And you can stop coughing talaga, as in yung mga apo ko, muubo sila. Ganyan, 'di ba? Sisigawan ko, stop! Sabi lang. Pwede talagang tumigil ng coughing.
I'm gonna tell that to my young daughter. I want her to be a singer then someday.
Diba? Ayun.
Yeah. I think we answered this isa pang question na how can we prevent straining our voices when singing.
Oo, yung voice box yun.
Nasabi niyo na rin kanina.
Dapat hindi tataas. Dapat stay down lang.
Yeah. May you share adjustments ng mga techniques pagdating sa genre ng boses? For example, from pop to classic or like Broadway.
Ibang-iba kasi, no? Sa pop kasi, it's closer to your speaking voice.
Mm-hmm.
Pero pagka mag-Broadway ka na, yung Pringles mo dapat mas malaki.
Oh, right.
Sa loob mas malaki. Technically, lahat ng form of singing mas malaki yung pronunciation. For example, when you say sa bawat pag-ikot ng ating buhay. Sa bawat pag-ikot. Pero actually dapat sa bawat pag-ikot. Sa bawat pag-ikot. Open talaga dapat. And sa Tagalog iba din. When you pronounce Tagalog, maraming Tagalog singers na mali ang style ha, lalo na yung mga medyo mas bata, kasi they pronounce the letter A here. Parang ang Tagalog language kasi, let's say 70-80% letter A. Ang letter A mo dapat nasa loob, tapos may lalim. So hindi pwedeng sa bawat, pag-ikot kailangan sa bawat, di ba? Mas malaki siya. Mas matangkad. Tapos yung classical naman, meron siyang certain shaping doon sa space. Hindi sa sa sound. Sa space. Oh, parang for thine is the kingdom. Medyo mahirap dahil paus ako. Pero parang naka-cover siya, tapos mas marami siyang low register. Ganon.
It's challenging, yeah. Alright.
Maraming iisipin.
In your being a vocal coach or vocal sound management, do you find a hard time in teaching some celebrities? Ano mas mahirap turuan? Yung mga nasa church, mga celebrities, or klase ng tao?
Alam mo, ano naman basta lang yung coach hindi mayabang. Madali naman Siguro sa mga celebrities na kinoach ko before, ang na-encounter ko lang na nahirapan ako na parang hindi ko naturuan talaga, isa lang. Pero kasi defensive siya, yung mga ayaw niyang masabi na mali siya. So, hindi ko na siya talaga binigyan ng pointers. Pero there was like, mag-name drop ako, like si John Estrada, nung time na merong Happy Yippee Yehey na noontime show, ang ABS-CBN, ang style nila, the way they host, sigaw ng sigaw. He needed to record for a show abroad ng Minsan Lang Kita Ibigin. Ang style sa recording nila, 'di ba, nasa loob ng booth yung tapos nasa labas, magkahiwalay ng room, yung coach tsaka yung So habang kumakanta siya, basag na basag talaga. So dinrawing ko to. Wala akong sinulat na letters. Tapos pumasok ako sa booth, in-explain ko sa kanya, pinakita ko yung drawing ng ulo. Sabi ko, dito ka tumutunog Dito ka tumutunog. Instead of there, huwag ka tumunog dyan, dito ka mag-pronounce. Alam mo, it turned out, visual siya.
Wow.
So, nasakyan niya yung drawing. Alam mo, believe it or not, basag yung boses niya. Like in 10-15 minutes, kumakanta siya ng walang basag. Basically, ang pinakamahirap turuan yung cerebral talaga. Pero over the years, the Lord taught me how to speak to them For example, na-anticipate ko na kasi kung paano sila mag-isip. And sila, halos pare-pareho silang mag-isip. For example, when I explain, don't pronounce letters in the same place. Sasabihin ko, yung vowels mo nandito, hindi siya nakadikit sa consonant dito. Di ba when you read words, magkakatabi yung consonants and vowels? Pero when you sing them, magkahiwalay siya. Sa lahat ng na-encounter kong cerebral student, that makes sense to them.
Can you share, pwede ba kayo mag-share ng notable mga singers na na-coach nyo na?
Marami akong na-coach kasi sa recording. Pag recording coach ka kasi, not necessarily na nabigay mo sa kanila yung buong theory. So, I don't say na estudyante ko talaga sila. I just coach them to recording. Marami, like
Okay.
Yola Pascual, Sam Milby, Vina Morales, Jericho Rosales,
Parang
Casey,
when they will record, nandun kayo to coach them. Not
to coach them.
necessarily you have the face-to-face na student
Tsaka
talaga.
walang lecture talaga. Pero troubleshooting yung mostly na nangyayari doon. For example, when I coached Casey Concepcion, ang kakantahin niya was a Christmas song originally sung by Angeline Quinto.
Okay.
So, hindi niya normal range yun. Pero, during the recording session, napagawa ko sa kanya. Nakanta niya yung range na yun. Pero yung talaga nag-voice lesson sa akin, si Janeline Mercado, although magaling na siya kumanta, no?
Yeah.
Natanggal ko lang yung fear niya dun sa mga higher notes kasi hindi siya masyadong kumakanta ng mataas. Si Jonalyn Viray,
Wow.
si Jonah Viray, nag-lesson siya sa akin kasi, di ba, she won Pinoy Pop Superstar. Pero, since that time, ang ginagawa niya lang sa SOP was one song at a time. 1 to 2 songs at a time. 3. Pero nag-enroll siya sa akin kasi gagawa siya ng full concert sa Dubai. So, afraid siya na hindi niya masusustain yung boses ng so many songs. 10 songs, 15 songs. Yon. So, naturo ko naman na adjust. May konting adjustment pa naman akong naituro sa kanya para maging effortless tsaka defensive in singing, yung hindi damaging. Si Sir Chief. Oo. Nag-lesson siya sa akin. Ang nakakatawa ng panahon na yon, nag-offer ako ng lessons sa Ensogo. Sa Ensogo, yung mga discounts. Yung mga discounted, doon niya nakuha.
Voucher.
Tapos Sir Chief pa lang siya noon, yung mga hindi pa siya, kakasimula pa lang ng kanyang popularity. Tapos hindi ko nga siya kilala eh. Hindi ko siya kilala. Tapos nung dumating na, ay, ito pala yung Sir Chief.
Okay.
So, nung lessons namin, pero naka 2 lessons lang siya eh. Hindi niya nagamit yung 4 sessions niya eh. Yung 2 lessons niya, tinuro ko yung magdagdag siya ng low register, pero hindi niya masyadong nagawa.
Okay, alright. May personal question lang. Do you sing in churches? Kumakanta rin po ba kayo sa simbahan? I mean, it's in ministry niyo po.
I used to handle our choir sa church namin. Pero yung worship team kasi namin, hindi, masyadong mataas yung requirement.
Okay.
To preserve, syempre, yung ministry, di ba? Na
Yeah.
walang absent eh. As a voice teacher, ang dami kong turo pag weekends.
Weekends, yes. In demand.
So, tipong minsan, big workshop pa yung turo ko. So, malaking amount yung mawawala sa akin. Diba? Ganon. Alam mo, ibang churches, to tell you honestly, I attended this one church. Hindi siya Christian church. Hindi siya born again church. Pero when I attend, may ginawa kasing festival to include different denominations. Tapos, yung sa festival na yun, I was music director. So, sumasama ako dun sa rehearsals ng mga churches na to. The biggest one, alam mo kung gaano kalaki yung choir nila. Was about 280 members.
Wow!
Yung sopranos nila, 80 na. Pero interestingly, nung binigyan ko sila ng coaching sa vocal sound management, na ganun sila karami, may vocal adjustment pa rin nagawa pa rin nila. Pero yung choir na to, ang galing nila yung mga pyesa nila, original composition ng music director nila, na medyo mataas ang level ng skill ng songs, level ng songs. Yun pala, full-time silang lahat.
Okay.
They are supported by the church. Nakakainggit.
Nakakatawa din yung mga ganun na mayroon talagang budget for that.
Wow, Lord, parang nabuhay tuloy yung dream ko. Lord, payamanin mo ako para we can have full-time choir members.
Yes.
Or at least pay the members for rehearsals, diba? Yes, Lord, gusto ko yun.
But let's pray for it.
Oo. Although I do have a lot of worship videos online, nitong ECQ, nag-ano ako, parang I felt in my heart that the Lord wanted me to do a video of Agnus Dei.
Honestly, wow.
So, nung pinost ko yon, etong bunsong kapatid ko na nasa Texas, ano niya, nilagyan niya ng boses niya. Tapos, naka-second voice siya.
Minix niya, wow.
Sinare niya sa akin. Nainggit yung middle sister namin. Sandali. I-add nyo tong boses ko. Ganyan. So, biglang tatlo na kami.
Tatlo na.
Tapos, biglang sabi namin sa eldest sister ko, 4 kaming sisters. Ate, baka gusto mo rin. Yun, naging 4 kami. That started it. From that time on, may ano na kami, 5 na worship songs na nagawa.
How can you say if the singer sings from the heart or not? Nararamdaman niyo ba yon?
Mararamdaman siya. Actually, dapat din sana mag-show sa voice yung understanding nung singer dun sa kinakanta niya. For example, God is fighting for us, pushing back the darkness, lighting on the kingdom that will not be shaken. Di ba parang walang understanding, no?
Yeah.
Pero pag kinanta ba, God is fighting for us, pushing back the darkness. Iba
Ay, grabe yung kinanta ni Darlene yan. Sobrang, powerful.
Powerful, di ba? Or for example, when you say, oh Lord, I hunger for more of you. Rise up, di ba? Pero kung gusto mong i-express yung hunger mo, oh Lord, I hunger for more of you. Diba? Ganun.
Alright.
So, yung heart mo, yung understanding mo, dapat mapalabas mo sa boses mo.
Yeah.
Tapos iba Tignan mo yung boses na ginamit ko, parang Christina Aguilera. When you use an excellent voice, yung isip ng tao na nag-worship, magsha-shut off yung pagiging critical niya. Magre-relax yung mind niya, hindi niya naiisipin, ano ba itong ginagawa nitong singer na to? Hindi na niya naiisipin yan. Naiisipin na lang niya, wow, ang sarap sumamba. Yun.
Okay. Kasi natanong ko lang yan kasi it's very important for the worship leaders to really sing from the heart. Kasi minsan, you're gonna go into church. It's a big ministry actually. Kasi may mga tao, they are heavy-hearted. But when the music or the music team ministers, kailangan talaga it's from the heart. So,
Oo, although yun nga, basta from the heart, basta kaya nilang i-change yung tone nila.
yes.
To reflect their understanding.
Okay. Last points, Miss Jeanne, for everyone who's listening and viewing right now.
Pinaka-easiest to remember, kung masakit, mali. Kung masakit, mali. Tapos,
Okay.
if you're singing English, it has to be American accent. Hindi pwedeng give thanks with a grateful heart.
Yeah, it should be correct, yes.
It should be give thanks with a grateful heart. Hindi rin pwedeng give thanks with a great. It doesn't make sense, diba? You have to sound like you're grateful.
Yes.
So, yung malambot na sound. Give thanks, diba? Yung mga ganyan. Tapos, malaking factor yung i-research mo yung biblical aspect nung kinakanta mo. Saan kaya yan galing? Sa ano kaya yung context? Even if concept lang siya.
Yes.
For example, you're talking about God's goodness. What is it about God's goodness? I-research mo. Kasi para lumalim yung understanding mo. Para rin pag kinanta mo siya, may malalim na dimension din siya. Kasi may pinanggalingan kay. Maraming bagay, spiritually communicated Hindi minsan na-verbalize.
Actually, nasabi ni Pastor Leo yun last time I have a Zoom. He doesn't lead a song na hindi nag-minister sa kanya. So,
Yun, exactly.
yeah. So, thank you
Yeah,
for
I
that.
agree. I agree. Many of the songs that I sing, yun, may personal ano siya sa akin.
Encounter, yes.
Mm-mm.
All right.
Siguro lastly, maging wise din sila about the kind of voice that they will use. First of all, it should not be an imitation voice. Ideally, it should be their own voice. Pero kailangan makinig din sila sa mga ibang singers. Tapos sila mismo, evaluate nila, does this sound good? Does this sound bad? Affected ba ako dun sa paraan ng pagkanta nito, ng taong to? Does it contribute to my worship, yung boses na ginamit niya? And then, kapag nakahanap siya ng ganon, pwede na niyang i-start i-imitate yun.
Tama.
Diba? Yun. That's it.
Alright. So thank you, Miss Jeanne, for a very informative and wonderful discussion with you. And I hope that our subscribers and viewers this will be a helpful information for them. And yan, marami pong salamat to be with the Overflow PH. And
I pray blessing upon your ministry. God bless you.
To catch the latest from us, please like, share, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and we'll see you soon. God bless.